Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. And in this video I'm showing you how to summon mobs with armor and weapons in Minecraft. So if you like Minecraft videos like this one, then please make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Minecraft tutorials like this one in the future. And so today I'll be going through 3 different examples here of mobs wearing different types of armor and holding different types of weapons in both their main hand and offhand. And so to start off, let's just see what this command block over here will summon. So if we press this button here, we will see a skeleton with holding an enchanted diamond sword, a totem of undying, and wearing a beautiful golden helmet, so he doesn't burn in the sun. And so if we go into survival mode, we'll see he'll attack us with his sword, do a whole lot of damage and try to kill us in that way. And if we try to kill it, of course, it will use its totem of undying, just like that. And then will not die the first time, but the second time we hit it, of course, it will die. There we go. And so this is really useful if you want to create your own unique mobs for mob fights, boss fights, or whatever you want to create. So let's see how this is done. Let's take a look at these commands. These commands are quite long, so I'll also put them in the description down below so you can copy them from there. And I'll also leave a link to the MCStacker website, where you can easily create your own custom commands just like the ones I make in these types of videos. And I will also show off how to do that at the end of this video, so make sure you stick around so you see how to use MCStacker. But let's take a look at the command for the skeleton. So we use the summon command to summon a skeleton one block above the command block. You can summon them wherever you want. And we add MBT to this skeleton. So we specify the hand items like this. And then the first thing we specify here is the diamond sword. So we set the ID to diamond sword. One of them you can make it multiple, that's also possible here. And we give it an extra tag which contains the enchantments. And so again, for the exact syntax, you will have to use the command I link in the description down below, and you can alter that one or use the MCStacker website to create your own commands like this. But just make sure that everything is correct here, otherwise the command will not work. Also, these commands will only work on Minecraft Java Edition, not on Bedrock Edition or Console Edition. And they should work in any recent edition of Minecraft Java Edition. Definitely 1.16 and up should work just fine. And so here we give it the enchantment sharpness actually with level 5. You can increase this level to 50 or whatever crazy number you want. That's also possible. You're not limited to the normal level of the enchantments. And so that is the diamond sword he is holding. But then you just add a comma and we can add a new item and it will automatically go into the offhands here. So we put it to the ID of totem of dying and one of them. And so those are the 2 hand items. Then we move on to the armor items next. So they will be in the order boots, leggings, chestplate and helmet. As you can see, there are empty ones for the boots, leggings and chestplate slots, since we don't put any armor there for this example. We'll get to an example where we put all of them in later on, but this is how to do it if you just want to give them a golden helmet. Just 3 brackets with nothing inside, and then the final bracket here contains a golden helmet, count 1. And so make sure you have this count in the end, because otherwise it will not summon in with a helmet like we see over there. So make sure you add that part, because otherwise it doesn't get that helmet. There we go, totem of dying, and he's dead. And of course, the mob can drop the items it is holding, so here we have it, and then with a random durability. So there's the diamond sword with sharpness 5, in this case with 273 durability left out of 1561. And yes, now I'm going to use your own sword against you. There we go. Alright, let's move on to the next example, which is more of an aesthetic example than like one that increases the protection of a mob or changes its behavior. Because pressing this button for this command block will summon in a villager that is pretty much a unicorn. It has an end rod on its forehead. And yes, it should be able to move. Yeah, there we go. Standing a bit still there for a moment. But there we go. We can see it moves just normal like a villager. It's actually a nitwit villager from the swamp biome, but with a beautiful end rod on its forehead. So how is this done? This is a shorter command over here. So we summon in a villager, 1 block above the command block again. Now we first specify the armor items. We don't specify hand items because they won't show up. They could be used, but they don't show up here on the texture of the villager. So again, we don't put anything in the boots, chestplate and leggings slots, but in the helmet slot, instead of putting a normal helmet, we instead put an end rod and then count 1B. And so it's also possible to put items like these on your own hand in Minecraft. If you want to know how to do that, link to my video where I explain it is in the top right hand side of your screen. And so after this part where you specify the armor items, you can also specify the villager data to make it a nitwit and to make it a swamp villager. Again, these commands will be in the description down below. And so there we go, we get this beautiful villager over here. But now let's move on to the final example, which is one here in the middle. It is the zombie with full netherite armor, a netherite axe, and a shield. And I'm so sorry, villager. So as you can see, the zombie has full netherite armor, a netherite axe, and a shield, and it's all enchanted as well. And so it will probably be quite difficult for these villagers to stay alive. Also, I think the iron golems will have a hard time protecting the villagers with this guy on the loose. So let's take a look at the command summoning in this zombie. This is a very long command, but we'll go through it quite quickly because most of it is quite the same. So we summon in a zombie, one block above the command block. This time we again specify the hand items. We first specify the netherite axe. Again, we can specify the tag with enchantments like this, where we give it smite 5 on the netherite axe and also unbreaking 3. You can add as many enchantments here as you wish. I just added these two here in this example. Then the next hand item over here with the comma, we give it a shield, count 1b, and this time we give the shield the enchantment unbreaking level 3. Then next we specify the armor items, and now instead of making the first 3 parts empty, we actually specify them as well. So here in the first bracket we specified the boots item, which will be netherite boots, count 1b, and enchanted with protection level 4. Then a comma, the next item is the leggings, so netherite leggings, count 1, and enchantment Minecraft protection level 4. The next one will be for the chestplate, so Minecraft netherite chestplate, one of them, and the enchantment protection 4 once again. And finally we'll move on to the netherite helmet, which again 1 and enchantment of protection level 4. And for some reason I also gave it unbreaking 3 here, this helmet, I'm not quite sure why. But that is the full command here, again linked in the description as well. And so this can be quite easily used to create some beautiful boss mobs like the one over here, this beautiful zombie. That will do a whole lot of damage and probably kill me in just 1 hit. Okay, 2, that's also not too bad. Of course it has smite on its axe, which that's not really effective against players, but will be against zombies, even though I don't think the zombie will attack other zombies, so that's not too useful. We can also put sharpness on the axe, and it makes it so that it does even more damage to you as well. And so of course killing it without strength will take a very long time. Even if we pick up this sword over here I threw away with sharpness 5. We can try to kill these zombies, but will take quite a lot of hits before they will die, since they have the full netherite armor with all protection 4. Still, zombies are not too difficult to kill, so if you want to make a boss mob, I wouldn't suggest starting off with a zombie, because you can just run around and keep hitting them just like this. Although it will take quite some time to kill them. As you can see here, I'm hitting them over and over. But really, they aren't dying, and I am. There we go, that's one. And that's the second one. And we even got a netherite helmet from one of them as the boss loot with the beautiful protection 4 and unbreaking 3 on there. So that is definitely quite useful. Alright, let's also take a look at MCStacker to see how you can create your own fully custom mobs with armor and weapons. Just a little tutorial here, we won't go into anything too in-depth though. Alright, here we go, we are on MCStacker. So what you need to do is go over to the summon command over here, and we can scroll down to this part. So up here we can specify the mob we want to summon in. Let's say it is a zombified piglin. There we go, zombified piglin. And then up here you already see what the command will be, and you can copy it from here as well. So if you want to give it an item in their main hand, you have to go over to this part, click this S for holding, click edit item, and change the item to whatever you want this zombified piglin to be holding. So for example, this could be a netherite sword, like this. And they can also customize this netherite sword, give it enchantments down here, click this S for example. And here you can give this netherite sword sharpness, click the sharpness button, give it sharpness level 10, like this. We can move down, give it an item in their offhand, maybe a totem of undying, like this. We can also give it an item on its head, click edit item, give it maybe some gold armor, that's quite fitting, so a golden helmet for their head, like this. Again, you can give it enchantments in here. All kinds of different ones are possible here. You can even click show all to show all the different enchantments in the game. But these are just the ones applicable for a helmet. So you can give it, for example, blast protection level 10 or something. Similarly, you can go over to the body, click edit, and set this to a golden chest plate. The leggings down here can go to golden leggings. There we go. it's sometimes a bit difficult to type while you're in this menu here, but you can type while you're in this menu and then type in golden boots like this, and it will automatically go to the one you're looking for. And so once you're done customizing your mob, of course, there's much more here that you can do apart from adding weapons and armor to this specific mob. You can just go up here and click copy on this menu over here, like this. And this means that you've copied it to your clipboard. So now you can go back into Minecraft. Here we are. And so now if you try to paste in your command into the chat, you will see it's too long, and so you can press enter, but it won't work, unclosed quoted string or whatever error you will get. So what you need to do is place down a command block and paste your command in there, since you can use longer commands in command blocks than in the chat. So what you need to make sure is also specify where you want to summon this mob, so we can summon it one block above the command block like this. Place a button on the command block and activate it. And there we go, there is our zombified piglin with golden armor, enchanted golden helmet, a totem of undying, and an enchanted netherite sword. Exactly what we gave it in MCStacker. And so there we go, that is how to summon mobs with armor and weapons in Minecraft. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, then please make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Minecraft tutorials like this one in the future. I want to thank my tier 3 member, the Smikkelaar. Thank you so much for becoming a tier 3 member. But there we go, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you all in the next one. So till then, bye bye!